We are joined now by a broadcasting legend, Gerry Brooks, who was on the air in Connecticut for decades, and now you have a new venture that you're a part of. But Gerry, first of all, great to see you.
Well, it's nice to see you, Dennis, and it's nice to be here at Channel 8. My first visit.
Yes, which is nice. Well, we're honored to have you here, and I worked with Gerry back in 1992. I was a rookie reporter, and you were one of the senior anchors there. You were very kind. You pointed me in the right direction of everything.
Wow.
So I appreciate that. I'm always grateful for that. Do you miss being a television news anchor at all?
Not for a second, no. 44 years was plenty. And, you know when you're done, and I knew I was done, and it was just time to go, so I did.
Are you still a news junkie, though? Do you follow the news?
I am. I read...
Because it's hard to get rid of that.
I read 4 or 5 newspapers online in the morning.
Yeah.
And, I'll watch the morning shows to a certain extent, and, the evening news. So, yeah, I'm still informed.
And you still live in Connecticut with your wife, Kathy, so that's
still
great.
Here.
So let's talk a little bit about what you're involved in. It's Twilight Wish Connecticut, which is an amazing thing. It's sort of like a Make-A-Wish for seniors, right?
Exactly. When I was asked by a couple of people I know to get involved with this, I, said, well, what do you want here? And they said, well, do you know Make-A-Wish? And I said, yeah. Well, this is Make-A-Wish for kids. I mean, for seniors. And I went, oh, okay, fine. Because that's all they had to say. And it made perfect sense to me because us boomers, we're moving along.
Some of the wishes that are granted are really, really touching. Like, one guy wanted to go visit his military reunion, things like that.
My favorite and everybody's favorite really is the woman who always wanted to pet a penguin. A Farmington woman. So they brought the penguin from Mystic to Farmington, and she petted a penguin. But another is, much more involved. A woman who hadn't seen her family in Peru in over 50 years got her wish. And they set her up with a trip to Peru to see her family. A lot of veterans have their own, wishes and dreams, and they've organized trips to Yankee Stadium for them. And but a lot of it, too, is the necessities. Some simply want a new bed or a new chest of drawers or whatever, and they make sure that we get it to them.
And people live longer these days, and the expenses are greater because they have certainly more years to pay for.
Yeah, no, it's true. And, with the dollar being what it is, not everybody is as fortunate as I have been. And in this very small way, I would like to give a little bit back, especially to people who are still older than me, and there aren't as many as there used to be. But, if I can, I would put out the call for volunteers. It's a great organization to volunteer for. Donations, if you can donate, it's twilightwishct.org. Go online, learn more about it. It's a nonprofit. So if people would like to donate, before you do, ask your company if they match donations.
What does it mean to you on a personal level when you find out that this wish has been granted? You see the look in that person's face.
Oh, it's the same as Make-A-Wish in that respect. You have the joy of a little kid, and then you have the joy of an older person who knows that, they can see the finish line perhaps, and this may bring them. And I hate the word closure. Yeah. I always have. But it can just bring them closure to something they always wished for or wanted.
What's the response been so far in terms of donations? You getting a lot of them?
People have been very, very generous. The big fundraiser every year is a golf tournament. Late September this year's is at Lyman Orchards in Middlefield. And if you would, like to play, go online. There's more information there once again. And, we'd love to see you there, or we would love for you to just join us in the cause.
I'll let you plug that website one more time. It's
twilightwishct.org.
Gerry Brooks, a pleasure to have you here. Best of luck. And thanks for the good work you're doing to make Connecticut a better place for seniors. I think it's amazing.
I had to do something with my life.
Well, you can't, yeah. I mean, retiring doing nothing all day, right?
You got that right.
Gerry, good to see you, my friend.
Thanks, Dennis.
And thanks to all of you for sharing your time with us for this week in Connecticut. I'll see you back here tomorrow on the news. Capitol Report coming up next.